Morning online, you should be well warm at this stage. So Monday morning, warm up those joints, get those hips warmed, nice little rotations, get ourselves ready to go. Okay, lower body movement today. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. We've got 6 exercises and we're going to do them 7 times all together, okay? So it's a big enough set and it's quite lower body. We have a burpee in there. First one, we're going for our weighted. So you take your weight in your hands and we are going to do our box squat, okay? So we're going to do 10 of those. Straight into 10 sit-ups, into 10 body weight squat jumps, where we're just going to jump it out. From there to your touch and press with your weight, into your box step up and into your burpee. Follow along with me, whatever you need. We're going for our box squat to start. Sit down, drive into the feet to stand up. 2. The reps are 10. If you're beginning, drop it to 5 or drop it to 8. Depends on where you're at. Okay? Any of my postpartum, or if you are expecting, if you're pregnant at the minute, you are not doing a sit-up. So just remove that one from it and then move on to your bodyweight squat after this one. Okay? So remember, we're never sitting up, doing any kind of a sit-up motion if we are expecting. Okay, you can't hold a plank. You can hold the plank in the high plank position. But if you are far along in your pregnancy, I wouldn't even go to that because it can put a lot of pressure on your core area. 10 sit-ups if you're good to go. Next one is a body weight squat jump. 8, 9, and 10. Up we come. So it's a little jump with this one. We want to squat with a little jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Well done. Get your weight, touch and press the backs of the legs. Hinge the hips back, the weight comes up overhead. Off you go. 2, 3. Remember, it's all in that hinge. Drive the hips back, keep the knees soft. And 10. Step up. 5 on the right, 5 on the left. 2. Push that full foot into your step. So remember, push from the knee down to the ankle. Push yourself off the ground. 5 on that leg, change legs. 4 and 5. Straight in, 10 burpees. You can elevate those, I don't mind. Whatever you need to do. Box step up, jump. 1, 2. Struggling with your knees, try and widen your stance. You might be a little bit more forgiving on the knees. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, that's your set. So, it's a weighted box squat, a sit-up, a bodyweight squat, jump, touch and press, box step up and burpee. We've done it once. Now we've got to do it 6 more times. When you're ready, pick up that weight. Ooh. Remember, we add the weight to the body. I never hold my weight out here because that tends to pull me forward. So put it on your body, make it part of you. Also remember, at the top of your squat, we don't want to see you extending forward. We're putting any pressure on that lower back. Nice straight lines. Tuck that pelvis in, but don't squeeze and push forward. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Into your sit-up. That's it. 1, 2. Push the lower back into the ground. Drive it down. Exhale as you're coming up. Well done. 10 of those. I'm literally going to do a clean out of trousers that I no longer wear. Because I keep getting ones and I'm like, ugh. Do you know you have like favourite leggings? And then they're in the wash and you're just like, I have to wear this other stuff. Sorry, it's box squat jumps. Or jumps. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Touch and press. We want to feel this on the backs of the legs, so really drive the hips back, but keep the knees soft. They're not locked, but they're also not in a squat position, so soften them. Find the step ups too easy. Take a weight in your hand, bring it with you. 1. We'll try to keep on the same leg. So do 5 on the right or left into the opposite leg. 5. Opposite side. 1. 2. 3. 4. Push it off for 5. Well done. Well done. Burpee it is. Off you go. Number 7. 8. 9. We have 10. Well done, keep drinking that water. So get your water in, we're 7 minutes in. Breathe. Weighted squat. Shoulders back, chest is high, let's go. Push into the feet. 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Into your sit-up. If you do find maybe you're feeling a little pinch in any of your knees, try change your foot position. Sometimes it can be something as small as just moving your feet in a different, maybe point those toes out at an angle. That can make an awful difference. Or narrow your stance in the same sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Breathe. Body weight squat jump. Let's go, let's go. You can't jump, just go to your squat and stand. Sit as low as you possibly can, push in and stand up. Keep that going. Well done. You can also obviously use your box. You can stay here. Touch and press when you're done. Round 3, yes? Keep an eye on these rounds so you write them down. I can really feel those in my calves. So driving that hip back. You can really feel that in your calf, your hamstring area, up into your glute. 9 and 10. Up and down. I know. Shall how are we going to fix her hamstrings? Or not fix them? She has no, yeah. You do have hamstrings, and they're very flexible at that. It's a good thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's something I really struggle with, hamstrings. Like I don't have, it's tight like always. So yeah, I'd love to do it.
It usually needs somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's your glutes and some aspect of it?
So does it tend to run like that if you are strong? Yeah, so it's like,
yeah.
and is that,
It's actually muscle or tendon or
it's muscle.
huge muscle.
Huge muscle.
It's made up of 4 muscles.
I was going to ask something there now. It's gone. It's gone. Fuck, step up. We're going to work. That's what I was going to ask. So genetically, do you think those fibres are just a certain way to start with, and then we can,
Just your body.
like our physical?
Body type, like, you know,
Yeah.
it might be just more flexible in the back, but other people are stiffer in the back. You can have a neurogenic hamstring as well.
Pardon?
A neurogenic hamstring.
Which is?
It's to do if you have a very stiff back.
Okay, so it's
Say
pulling
over,
from.
say, GA lads who are sales reps driving around. It's maybe neurogenic hamstring there because they're stiff. And the back, the nerve roots, the supply, the hamstring.
So
Are
interesting.
not, their on-off switch isn't as good as it should be.
Makes such sense. So it's not just, it's like your lifestyle plus everything else. It's not just. Well done.
The worst thing for
Box
those
squat.
is the entry dog.
So the ones that are just sitting.
Do you know the ones in front of the bank, these people face the bank?
Yeah.
Sitting.
Sitting there all day. It's mad, isn't it?
See them all the time.
And people don't tend to address that portion of their life, which is the part that, like, 80% of their life is like that, or that's the way they are most of the time.
If I looked at the income protection policy there lately, and you're low risk if you're in a sedentary job, and actually, you should be high risk if you're in a sedentary job, because all the research shows everything, if you sit more than 6 hours a day, everything you're prone to.
Yeah, they're saying it's worse than smoking.
Oh,
So
geez,
yeah.
it's the new smoking.
That's a new thing,
And
yeah.
loneliness is as bad as 10
Yeah.
cigarettes a day.
But that's their
To your health.
interpretation.
Loneliness.
Loneliness is worse than 10 cigarettes a day to your health.
Oh, it's a fuck.
That's
Get
why I
out.
was
Don't be
social
lonely and don't be sitting down all day.
It's really important. Like, that's the new healthcare role, social prescriber.
Yeah.
Get people
To get people out and about involved.
Yeah.
And then taking into account, probably social media has a detrimental effect to that
Yeah.
because we're all staying at home
And the
more.
pandemic.
Yeah, the pandemic is huge. Wow. There's another reason to come to a class.
Yeah. Social aspect.
Social aspect.
Some people don't have the phone man. Every day, you know.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's only if you get puzzles.
To get bills. They always have bills. And property tax.
10. Come on, remember your exercises are your weighted box squat, your sit up, your squat jump, or just your body weight squat, but they want to be nice and quick, okay? So we've just come from our sit up. We're going to those touch and press afterwards. 10. Oh, the legs are a little bit wobbly. Yeah, I think socially is a huge problem for people because people's lives have gotten so busy and we've allowed that to happen. We tend to not go to an awful lot of things because you're either working or tired or just, family and life and everything. exercise has gone online.
Yeah.
Hence we're here. But you see, I see it in the gym, you see the younger generation, they come in and it's literally in their hand for everything. They leave it down, they pick it up. And to be fair, they get lost too, because they could be in here for 45 minutes and they're here for an hour and a half, because they spent 30 minutes on some form of, someone sent a Snapchat, they get stuck in that.
Yeah.
Earphones in, again very antisocial. It is mad, isn't it? It's mad what we've allowed. We have allowed that.
We've been sucked into it.
We have, yeah.
And deliberate.
Yeah.
It's just, being sucked in and buying. Feeling adequate.
There's I'm not a South Park watcher, like I don't watch South Park, but there's a new one out at the minute, and it's literally about social media and influencers and how they use a different drink, but they're talking about crime pretty much, that drink for meant to be for older people, but children, it's pushed at children. And it's all about the influencers putting the prime drink in the back of their shops, and then children want it. And they're no longer pushing to us as adults. Their only market is children. Because for years they had to get to the parents to get to the children, but now they've bypassed us, and now they're just only pushing for kids. It's mad, like. It is absolutely mad.
What are we on? Number 6?
We are not.
5,
We're starting 5.
Really?
Really mad, you can't count. I was going to say we just finished 3. Mine's always going to be less. Well done, starting 5. Come on, what are we in? 17 minutes in. We have a power work done. Keep it going. If you have a heavier dumbbell at home, try and pick it up. We have a tendency to stay where it's kind of comfortable, myself included. So try and pick up something a little heavier. If you can do a few reps, good and well. If you can't, that's fine too, but at least try. You'll never know what you're capable of unless you try something. Well done. Also, anybody that's struggling with that sit-up, remember you could also be doing the around the world, so you're holding your dumbbell in front of your chest, and we're rotating around the head and back to center, and then go the opposite direction. Okay, we've got that one. We also have our wood chop movement. Come down, and we come up to the side. So there are movements, you don't have to go to ground. You don't have to go to the ground. You should be on your body weight squat, it should be done. 6, 8, 9, 10. I can really feel that in my hips today.
What do you get to sign on to be a hard rock stage?
What do you get?
Just the advertisement.
Just the advertising. I'm still waiting to hear back from that. And it's been,
You have to pay for it.
2 weeks. I still don't know. There's nothing. I had no reply. You just had to fill out your name, your gym's name.
Whether you've done it, maybe you've experienced.
Were you a previous guest? Have you been a previous high rock competitor? Yeah. It's just to be an affiliate.
Yeah.
But to be an affiliate, then you would get early bird access, which is what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's the main.
That'd be coming soon.
That'd be coming soon.
Are they on early October already? I think
Yeah, so we'd be hopefully the end of October. We're going somewhere. We're doing it this year. Wherever it is we're going to. Touch and press. Box step up. I just think there'll be a massive demand for it this year because there's so many of the gyms that I follow now starting to push and training for it. I think I just do 10 on one leg. Here. Into your burpees if you're done. There's 2 rounds left in you. 5 done. Take the breather. Take the breather. 20 minutes. Pardon? Oh, fire away. No, I don't think you're I don't. Last week we were like, I had like 15 jumpers on me. This week I'm like.
There's a lot of mine there,
Oh wow. Okay. Second last round. We got this. Off you go. Get your breathing right. Take a deep breath at the top. Squat it. Exhale as you're coming up. Some would say to exhale at the top. As long as you're exhaling and we're bringing in that core and bracing it on the squat. So second last sit up. We were laughing at Ray and saying, well, we could make that into a plunge pool and a sauna and a steam room for us. It'd be great, Ray. Yeah. And he's just looking at me going,
Even seaweed
Ray
bags.
was built in a shade.
Seaweed bags.
Will you ever go away?
Hot tub. Canadian hot tub.
Maybe it's going to be a shed, I'm sorry.
Definitely ice bath.
We're not having it. Ice
bath.
baths, yeah. Yeah, but they're pushing ice baths as weight loss.
You can do it at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are, yeah.
To know
Definition. They're pushing
maybe,
for
yeah,
that.
they're pushing for that.
Yeah.
I do think it's more positivity that maybe when you start your ice bath in the morning that you'll feel, and you're probably making better choices and more positive. I'm assuming they're, you know, ice bags full. So for,
Canadian hot tub. It's just a big one.
Yeah, when it's wood, you know, it's made.
Yeah.
Granny used to have one.
Yeah.
Is that Canadian? Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
That was a lovely hot tub.
Yeah.
I just didn't like that. You know,
Everyone.
you get into the hot tub in Morani and then
Yeah,
somebody that you
exactly.
didn't know was touching your knee and your foot, and you're like, this is just odd.
Or something you don't pass the time already.
You're like, "God." Now, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Jump squats.
The wood makes it
Durable. Yeah, once you
And
see
then-
it, isn't
yeah,
it?
it's like that,
It's a coil. What's that? Maintenance.
I love a sauna. I do not like a steam room.
I prefer steam room.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I prefer sauna. I love the heat in your bones that you feel
You
from the
could
sauna.
easily have a phone there.
The insurance with this is ridiculous.
Isn't it?
So, like for
For a stationary one.
your public liabilities, it just goes through the roof. It's a lot to do with the elevation of the heat and people with heat stroke and having strokes, or you know, in general. Yeah. Ten. Oh Lord. This has been a mammoth set. 2, 3, 4. Change legs, make sure you're not doing it all on one leg. Come on, nearly finished the second last one. more round. One more round. We are 26 minutes in. 26 minutes in. If you started, we're week 2. We're week 2 of our full training. You should be getting into it, but take it slow and steady, remember, slow and steady. Your plan is that you're still exercising in December. So it's not a case of we're doing 6 weeks and it's over. Alas, that's not how the real world works. Exaggerate that exhale if you have to. Into those sit-ups. Mix up your sit-up. If you're constantly doing a butterfly sit-up, try and mix it up. Have your hands on your temples or hold the weight, if you're doing a weighted sit-up, on your chest. So actually hold it here and see, is that a little bit harder? That's an awful lot harder. Pop it on the chest, roll the body up, and roll the body back down again. Okay, yeah, that's what happened on round 6. Whatever about the temples. One more. And 10. Remember, when you add any weight to your body, now you've just made that exercise harder because you've just added more weight. So it'd be like me putting 7.5 kg on my core or on my backside, and now I've got to do squats with that weight. That's also a reason to never underestimate losing a pound or 2 pounds, or because now you're a little bit lighter. You know, it's easier, potentially easier to do that movement. I said potentially, it depends on the day. 9, 10. Ooh. Come on, finish off those touch and press. If you're struggling, even touch your toes, hands up overhead. Touch your toes, you're still getting that hinge of your hips. We're still getting this hinge. Still recruiting the backs of the legs, the glutes, the hamstrings. Down, up, down. If you're totally beginning, remember you're meant to be practicing that touching your toes in the morning. If it's something, you're waiting for the kettle to boil, we're hinging the hips back, touching the toes. Hinging the hips back, touching the toes. We can't touch the toes, we're touching the knees. 10 times while the kettle is boiling. Changing legs, come on. You might put those burpees on the floor to finish. Come on. You don't have to put your chest down, but you can actually, hands down, jump out to the high plank, jump in. We'll go with that one. 5 down. They're extremely difficult in comparison to the elevated one. 2, 4. Well done. Come on, finish it off. Last one. We got 5. Exactly 30 minutes. You do not have to be doing this for hours, okay? You don't have to be doing it for hours. As I say that to the girls in the room, they must find 2 kilometers on a machine. 2 kilometers. If you're on the erg, it's 4. Stretch the body out.
Well done.